In today's video, I'm gonna be covering the whole history of the real Darnoc. He's one of the first players of Geometry Dash who suddenly disappeared, then came back for a very short time. He created the second online level in the game, with 133 as the ID. He was the most influential player in the game who inspired RobTop to add many features to the game, which I'll be covering, and also, we interviewed him in text message and asked him some questions about his history in the game and some real life questions. So if you're curious, keep watching. This is the history of the real Darnoc. He started playing Geometry Dash in 2013. He was one of the first people to ever publish a Geometry Dash official level completion video on YouTube. He wasn't very known for his skill in beating demons, but we'll take a glance at it. On January 14th, 2014, he uploaded onto his YouTube channel a video of showcasing his newest level. At the time this level was most likely a demon, and we could see him building up his skill in creating and in playing. On February 4th, 2014, he kept beating demons until he was at 15, all of which were recorded and posted onto his YouTube channel. He was a skillful player at the time, but compared to today's standards, he was pretty much a noob. But as the weeks passed, he kept uploading relatively hard demons for his time, making him one of the best. Darnoch continued to beat levels throughout the updates. But unfortunately, when the 2.0 update came around, Darnoc seemed to quit and not upload as much, and by the 2.1 update, he didn't upload Geometry Dash anymore. Darnoc was one of the first players to ever upload a level to Geometry Dash. He uploaded his levels that he created to YouTube since January 14, 2014, showing a preview of his level named Mini Drop, and 3 days later he uploaded the full level to YouTube. He did this with plenty other of his creations. He was quickly gaining recognition for his in-game creations by getting a feature for nearly every level. Now let's talk about the game modes Darnoc inspired. Darnoc uploaded a level titled Gravity Field that consisted a ton of yellow orbs and basic 1.0 blocks and spikes placed as obstacles. This level inspired RobTop to make the UFO game mode in the update 1.5. Darnoc also made a level within the 1.5-1.7 area of Geometry Dash called Wave, inspired by the game Wave, which was a UFO level with a ton of blue orbs, so the UFO could go up and down. This was also added in Geometry Dash in the update 1.8, of course. Darnoc continued to create through the 1.8 update and into the 1.9 update. That's when Darnoc truly shined and became an icon within the community. Darnoc's signature 1.9 style was used in almost every feature levels. The Darnoc style was basically the generic style back then, but in 2.0 he slowly started to fade from the game because every time he attempted Darnoc style, it just looked ugly in the 2.0 update. He released one level in 2.1, but no activity from him creating wise has been seen. What is it like being one of the most iconic GD players of all time? It is kind of just a cool piece of my past at this point that is always fun to hop back to every once in a while and check on what's up. It's always fun when people in real life find out about it in some way and are like, what the f? Will you ever return to GD? And if so, for how long? Probably not, and if I do, it would only be for a month max, before I lose interest again. I definitely play the game when 2.2 comes out though. Did you ever think that the game would be so big compared to when you first played it? I definitely didn't see it becoming so big when I first started, but it has been truly amazing to see it grow and create such expansive projects and communities. It has come a long way since Touch Arcade, that's for sure. How does it feel like being the inspiration to two major game modes within Geometry Dash, Wave and UFO? I believe RobTop said that I was not the inspiration for the Wave game mode, and even if I was, I just stole it from the game Wave anyway. It definitely made young me very happy when RobTop said my Gravity Field level inspired the game mode. Who or what were your inspirations to create in Geometry Dash? I remember the main level designers that I was inspired by, and even slightly envious of, would be Samsar, Super OP and Mr. Cheese Tiger. What are your thoughts on the new creators and new levels within Geometry Dash? I'm blown away by some of the stuff people make now, like functioning calculators and shit, or like the Castlemania map, mind-blowing stuff. How did you find Geometry Dash? I found it through a post RobTop made a few days before release on the RiOS subreddit. Where did you go and why did you leave Geometry Dash? I just lost interest in the game slowly and focused on my time on other stuff. I still play a lot on rhythm games, as you can see from my YouTube channel. What was your favorite and least favorite Geometry Dash level? I have no idea for this one really. I remember being blown away by Theory of Everything though, and of course the typical Cycles hate is warranted. How is everything going? Life is honestly great, I cannot complain here. Streaming Spin Rhythm this summer was a lot of fun, but now I'm back in college just vibing, trying to find a calling in life. And that was the interview. As we can see, Darnoc is alright. His life is great and he still loves Geometry Dash from the bottom of his heart, but doesn't play anymore. He will check out a game in 2.2 like most of the players who have left the game by now. If you have a minute of free time, I would like you to comment a short opinion on this video, or tell me how you feel about Darnoc. Do you like him or not? If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, only if you want. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.